So in one of my videos, I talked about why people go back to their ex. Now I'm going to tell you why exes come back to their significant others that they hurt, or why you should take them back. Getting them back into your lives, okay, to see if they have actually changed as a person, or if they're just a trashy person that has no sense of self-awareness. You have to understand what an apology is and what forgiveness is. Apology is a verbal contract you make with someone. It is not just I'm sorry and let's go get Taco Bell, bestie. It is I'm sorry for blank, because of blank I caused you blank, and blank is how I'm going to fix it. That ending of how you're going to fix it, that is the verbal contract of saying if I don't put actions to my words, you can take that contract and rip it up. Forgiveness is more than just I'm fine and then bearing the responsibility of knowing that you're not. It is verbally and physically sometimes showing them that wound that they caused you of this is how much it hurt me. The only two issues that come with forgiveness and apology is the fact that whatever verbally you put on that contract, you stick to it, because people usually add more or they do less. For example, if the problem was communication and always being late, you're like, okay, well, I'm gonna text you my schedule, I'm gonna tell you when I'm on my way, and I'm gonna tell you my EST. And it's like, okay, but you also have to take me out on an expensive date. And it's like, whoa, no. Money isn't the problem here. It was my communication and the time estimation. You gotta evaluate if the I'm sorry was worth it or the forgiveness is worth it just as much as the person who's like, oh, I'm gonna work on my time estimation and all that stuff. And they're great for the first week. And then all of a sudden they're slacking a little bit. And then they just arrive 5 minutes late, but it's because they're trying to put an expiration date on that contract, and that wasn't a part of the contract. Because if someone comes back into your life, don't let them shift the blame onto you. That is just a sense of manipulation of being like, well, just as much as I did wrong, you did wrong. And it's like, yeah, you cheated on me. I just was like 30 minutes late. How was that? At that point, that is not forgiveness, that is compliance. I'm using big words, my brain is getting put to work today. In all actuality, the only three things you need to worry about when it comes to stuff like this is if the apology as well as the forgiveness is worth it, if they as a person are worth it, and if you as a person are worth it. And that last one's very hard, but to evaluate that is if they actively put actions to their words, you are able to verbally or physically show them the wounds, and you guys are able to heal from it together, then yes, you are worth it, they are worth it, that forgiveness and the I'm sorry is worth it. Oh, but if they hurt you again, then I fully condone sticking your fist so far down their esophagus that you straighten out their lower and larger intestine. And you can stick your middle finger out their bumhole and then carry them around like a purse. And I'm sorry, I'm never gonna use descriptive terms ever again. Make sure to eat, drink, as well as take your meds. I love you more. Make sure to love yourself, but most importantly, make sure to love others. Go pet a random dog. One with rabies. Or your best friend, which probably, ironically enough, also has rabies.